What is up, and welcome back to Slower. If you guys remember, a few years ago I saved up all the money from another YouTube channel called Slower Future, and I used it to purchase a piece of land in New Hampshire which I tried to build a cabin on, and kind of got shut down by the town. Well, I figured I'd update you on that. You can see in the back my other long-running project, the Vanagon. It's still here. I brought it up to my place in Maine now, where I live with my girlfriend, and slowly we'll be working on it. I was kind of depressed for a little while after losing the property. Well, not losing the property, but kind of like losing the ability to build the cabin without having a lot more money. So I needed to figure out what to do. Indy loves the snow. And so I thought, you know what, let's see what I could get for the property. I bought it so cheap, and so I listed it for sale. Literally the same day that I listed it, one of my neighbors, he texted me. And I said, I just posted it on Craigslist. Funny you said that. And I think he thought I was lying, right? Anyway, so he offered me a very little amount in cash, though, pretty much right up front for the property. So I texted my other neighbor, who I know likes to drive through my property to hunt. And I told him, you know, people are interested. Whew, I'm exhausted. Would he like to make an offer? And kind of had a little bidding war, in which I also kind of said to him, you know, I love cars. One of my neighbors was a mechanic. The other one just had a bunch of Jeeps. Why don't you throw a car in? And so I ended up getting a good enough amount in cash that I still made money, plus 2005 Jeep Liberty CRD, which is a diesel. So I sold my property. I took the cash, I made some good money, I paid off some debt, and then I thought to myself, like, I really do love cars, and I honestly, I make a little money oftentimes when I sell my cars when I'm done with them. And I flipped a couple cars in the past, so I just have been buying and selling cars, and that's working out. Oh, you found a ball, get it, get that, get that, yeah. Wow, I can't believe you found that out here. The last car I just moved on was a Honda Civic 2000, 186,000 miles on it. Oh man, we lost the ball. Oh, good nose. And you know, made a modest amount of cash on that. Before that was a Chevy. I gave my girlfriend my RAV4, and then I sold her Chevy, and I'm still driving my not very reliable Nissan. I started making money, and so now I bought myself a car hauler, and I'll show you the new purchase I got. First, let's go down and look at the river. Oh, this is our backyard. You know, it's honestly, I can't complain. It's 15 degrees, and I don't love the cold, but it's, you know, it's amazing. Look at this dog. So happy. Do not go in the water, dog. She will. Alright, let's get out of here. This is that tow dolly I purchased. You can see it just snowed last night. I have yet to clear it off, but it's pretty old. It's got cloth wiring. One of the lights works. I don't know if it's just a bulb, one of them doesn't. But I'm gonna fix it up too. It's got actually like pretty new tires. The rims are pretty nice. They just need to get painted again. A little bit of paint. A little bit of wiring, and I'm going to put all new straps, which it came with new straps too. I got it for really cheap with all new tie-down straps, which is great. I just need to put them on. I might sell it too for a profit. This is my newest purchase. I honestly really want to keep this. This is a 1971 Kawasaki F7 175. I love small bikes. I've always wanted like a little enduro like this from the 70s that I could ride into town, or ride right to like a nearby off-road trail, hello, across the street, and you know, just have some fun with. This thing, I actually found this on YouTube.
So I just removed the head off this 71 Kawasaki F7. Here's the head gaskets and what they look like.
And honestly, that's how I like to buy a car or a bike. You know, a lot of the mechanical work done on it, regardless. And I'm kind of torn on what I want to do with this. Do I want to like keep it for a while and restore it up a little and sell it? Do I want to make it like a cool little enduro for myself? You know, that's the problem, is like falling in love with anything you have. Anyway, let's see if I can't start it. It's 15 degrees out, and I did leave the petcock on all night, so I kind of flooded it with gas. $3,900 miles on it, and like I said, a lot of new components. So I think this was a good trade up from the 2000 Civic. Oh yeah, and conspicuously missing from my stable of vehicles from my adventures in buying and selling cars now is the Jeep. The Jeep, which I traded partially from my property, is at a Jeep dealership because it had 2 recalls, which means free work done on it. That's where we are now. Is you know, I'm just enjoying buying and selling cars. I have enough of a kind of operating budget to keep doing it and perpetuating buying and selling cars while kind of paying my bills, I think. And I do have people who would like to hire me for the work that I used to do. I don't necessarily need to take a job, and that's a nice place to be. So I'm just kind of taking it one day at a time, finding the deals that I can, enjoying buying and selling cars or motorcycles or really whatever it is that I can buy low and sell high, right? And keeping some of them for fun. So I'm having a great time with it, and I would love to purchase land again in the future, probably with a building on it already.